comes out. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. There's no room. Here goes nothing. Up, dee-dee. Today we are over here at IAA, Insurance Auto Auctions. This is our first purchase here in a very, very long time. I purchased my S600 from the one in Tulsa, and I purchased my, I think it's a Chevy Silverado pickup truck from here. And today we got this for $250 winning bid. It's a 2008 Dodge Stratus. It's a 2.7 V6. It's got good tires. The paint is awful, but the interior is decent. It's got cold air conditioning. Now, we know that it's running just fine on its own. What we don't know is if it drives. So we're about to find out if it drives. We bought this obviously from IAA, but it's from a company called Car Brain, and apparently they're known for buying junk cars. Now, on this side only, a lot of overspray, paint running. If all this car needs is a paint job, man, this would be a score. This would be like a super score, a super win, because Maaco can paint this bad boy for there's going to be a lot of sanding they got to do, so probably $500 or so to paint this one. And then this one could go down the road and it would look brand spanking new. Look at the interior. It's really not bad. The headliner is a little loose over there, but it's not like falling off or anything. Not the prettiest car in the world, and a broken door handle right here. I don't know, we could try epoxying this, but most likely we're gonna have to take this off and fix it. I do notice a check engine light on. If you're wondering about mileage, it's been sitting here running and it's not doing too bad. 195,000 miles on the clock. I don't know if you can see that, but 195. Do have a check engine light, but we do have cold air conditioning. We've got an aftermarket Kenwood radio. Let's take a look at the engine. See how things are looking under there. Yeah, so far not bad. Now out the door it was $250, but out the door the total price was what was it? It was $250 bid, and then out the door came out to 425 bucks. So that's what this was, $425. I already see something that's concerning. I predicted before we even got here to Jessica, I said I predict the transmission's bad or it's got a severe overheating issue. Well, at 194,000 miles, they had the transmission service with BG. Now that could be a good thing, preventative maintenance, and all could be right with the world. Or most likely, the transmission was going out and they did a treatment. Look how clean that fluid is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Got good pressure on the cooling system. Dang, that sucks, because you already know what's coming. You already know what's coming. Now, if we're lucky though, this does have a TIPM module right here, and if it is the transmission, we might get lucky and find out we just need to go to Max and get another TIPM module. But we're not going to know standing around here talking. It's inevitable. I mean, it's inevitable. We already know the transmission is going to have problems. Let's get on the road and just get it over with and see if we can drive it home. All right. Will it shift? It did. It shifted.
Quarter-mile turn left.
First to second.
78th Street.
Second to third. It shifts. It does. Now the check engine light is flashing because the engine is running horribly right now. Yeah. It's all kinds of pissed off at the moment. I'm not taking it on the highway,
78th Street, East Wilshire,
even though the highway would be the easiest thing to do. I'm not going to take it on the highway right now. I'm going to take the back roads. I've got Jessica following me just in case. Yeah, it's definitely running poorly, but I think it can, the transmission is actually shifting fine.
Head east on Northeast 78th
I thought for sure this was going to be a failed transmission.
In 1,000 feet, turn
Okay,
to the I-35.
so it's going, not happily, but it's going 45 miles an hour.
Continue on Northeast 78th.
We could simply have a bad coil. We could have a bad plug. I think this thing's going to be fine. I do. We hit the gas and it clears up a little bit when we smash on it. It's not smoking out the back. It's not overheating. I think this is a score, guys. Now we're going 55. Okay, we're almost at highway speeds, and it may not be running well, but it's driving great. There's no rattles, no clunking, no funny noises other than the check engine light beeping at us. Guys, I think we scored. I guess we'll find out. I don't want to speak too soon. Let's get this thing a little bit further and see how she does. Guys, this car is great, assuming it's not something serious like we have a valve problem or we have a blown head gasket, you know, low compression on the cylinder, which I don't think that's it.
Turn right onto Northwest.
I think we may just have stole this car. Maybe. I don't know. You comment below, tell me what you think for $425. If we can get away with putting a coil or a spark plug in it or something. This is crazy. Like, it doesn't run great, but it does run. It's reliable. I'm halfway home, and IAA is quite a ways from where I live. It gets up to speed just fine, even with a misfire. I can set the cruise control to 55 miles an hour, and this car just cruises. Like, no problem at all. I'm going to turn on cruise control right now. Just set it at 55, set it and forget it. And like that, here we are, man. Look, no joke. Yes, it is misfiring. No, she's not particularly happy right now. You hear it dinging. But, hey, it's getting down the road. So I think we might be able to fix this in this video. Hopefully we can. Let's see if we can get it the rest of the way home, diagnose it, repair it, and then possibly get it down to Mako for a fresh paint job. Might be able to turn a profit on this one, guys. Okay, so we've got two codes in the computer for multiple cylinder misfire and cylinder one misfire. So that's kind of interesting that we've got a multiple cylinder misfire and a cylinder one misfire. So what we know from reading that is that we definitely have an issue with cylinder one. We also know that we made it home. Obviously, we made it back to the house. No issue as well. The car is not pretty, and it's not something that's going to be worth a ton of money. So we got to be really careful about how we go about repairing this car. And it almost looks like somebody's already been under here working on it, doesn't it? This looks like a new coil. That looks like a new coil. And that looks like an old coil. Now, to get to the coils in the back, well, to get to the coils in the back, it looks like you've got to remove, sorry for the wind noise, the intake manifold, the upper plenum, I should say. So this could be interesting, guys. I am going to check this out a little bit further. I think what I'm going to do is move cylinder number one's coil over to number 3 and number 3 over to number 1. And I'll probably do the spark plug the same way. Move number 1 to number 3, move number 3 to number 1. We'll see if it follows it. It also gives us an opportunity to take a look at the spark plug in number 1, which I'm assuming this is number 1. I'm going to have to Google that and verify for sure that this is number 1 to begin with. But definitely worth checking out. We obviously got to get it running right before we can even consider doing anything like a paint job or anything. Now, obviously, cleaning the headlights will make a big difference. Throwing a cheap paint job on it will make a difference. And that's about as far as I think we can go with it. But I don't know. You guys comment below. Do you think putting a paint job on it would make the car worth enough to justify the paint job? Do you think the paint job will bring enough of a profit to justify it? Now, the paint job normally is around $300, but because there's all this clear coat, man, they're gonna have to do a lot of sanding. Because somebody came in here and tried to patch it up themselves with spray paint, there's gonna be more sanding. So this is a paint job that could easily turn into $500, maybe $700 to make it look right. We've got $425 in it now, so you're looking at, you know, $1,100 just for a paint job and the car. Now, depending on what we got to do under here, this is going to cost extra money too. How much is this car worth? How much is a 2008 Avenger worth with a clean paint job, shine up the tires, fix the door handle? It does run great. It does drive great. I can't lie. I can't argue that. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe this car would be better off selling it as a cheap daily driver to somebody, fix the misfire, leave the paint alone. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that, guys. I'm really, really torn on that. But before we go too much further, I'm sure some of you guys spotted the Marauder and the Camaro. I washed both of these today using my new foam cannon, and wow, what a difference. That foam cannon was phenomenal. We got the tires shine, we got the rims clean. This car is looking good. I need to get some pictures of it today, and I need to get it up for sale. As much as I hate to do it, I've got no use for this car. It's just sitting here with things being the way they are. I think I'd rather just turn it into cash. Even without things being the way they are, I would rather just turn it into cash at this point. It's one less car I've got to deal with, but she is beautiful. Mostly, aside from all this crap on this seat right here. This seat's actually not great. At least it's not ripped. It's definitely seen better days. Run over here and take a look at the Camaro. I washed this one myself today as well. Believe it or not, guys, I mean, I know I'm going out and buying cars, but I'm really trying to stay home as much as possible. The Camaro came out pretty decent too. We got the rims clean, the tires shine, got her a nice wash. Looking pretty decent, I would say. All right, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna mess around with this Avenger a little bit more, and we'll see what we find. So here's what we've got, guys. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this is my Autel MaxiSys Elite. This has a misfire counter, all right? And what it's doing is it's showing us every cylinder, 1 through 6, and their current misfire. Cylinder number 1 is hardcore misfiring. It's misfiring right in front of you, all right? Every 200 revs, it counts the misfires. So right now, we're looking at 320, well, it's just climbing. Cylinder number 1 is misfiring hard. So now we know, and the rest of the cylinders are doing fine. So I'm gonna shut it off. We're gonna switch the coil first and see if that makes any difference. Okay, so we made some progress. What have we done? What are we doing? Why are we taking everything apart? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I started taking out coil number 1, right? And I got to thinking, wouldn't it just be my luck if I went through all the trouble of swapping coils out to find out this wasn't number 1? This is not number 1. Apparently somebody else made the same mistake. Number 1 hard misfire, they wouldn't put his coil on number 1. Except this is number 2. Number 1 is underneath the intake plenum. Now, someone's put some work into this because it's obviously had a transmission flush, according to BG very recently. The throttle body is also exceptionally clean. Guys, hold on, let me see if I can get you in here. Look at this. Look how shiny that throttle body is. Somebody tried to fix it without doing the work to actually fix it. So, to get the throttle body, or to get the upper plenum off, or at least to move it out of the way so that we can at least access number 1, you've got 2 plugs. 2 plugs. One goes right here, and another one plugs in right here to your drive-by-wire system. Next, there is a metal bracket under here. You can't hardly see it because these wires are in the way, but if you get these out of the way, you might be able to get a closer look at it. Right here, this attaches to the base of the throttle body. It's going to be a 10 mil on top and a 13 mil down on the bottom to loosen that bracket up. Next, you've got a 10 mil right here and an 8 mil right here for the EGR pipe. Next, you've got a couple of lines right here. Just unplug them. You've got another rubber line up here. Unplug that as well. Next, on the back side of the intake where you can't see, hear that? That's another bracket. A 13 on the bottom, a 10 on the top. Have fun with that one, guys. And if that's not enough, over on the other side, you've got the exact same thing. Another flipping bracket. Listen, hear it? Hold on. Where I lost it. Here it is. There it is. Yeah, again, 10 on the top, 13 on the bottom. You've got 7 10 mils up here on the top of this. Now, I haven't read any directions. In fact, I couldn't find anything in about the 2 minutes that I did searching on my phone about doing the rear spark plugs and coils on this. So we're gonna do this together. I'm hopeful. Oh, and the air intake tube, the rubber tube right there that goes right here. You might want to take that off as well. Now I think, okay, I don't think, that's it. It looks like after all that, this will just come off. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on camera, let's see. Oh boy. They give you like, there's no room here, guys. Oh, and I think I just broke that hose. Oh boy. There's something still attached down here. I'm gonna have to figure out what's holding us up here. Maybe it's the, no, I've got everything off. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. This thing should pretty much just pop off. Then we'll have access to those rear coils and rear plugs. All right, as it turns out, you have to also loosen two 8mm bolts on the bottom of your EGR tube right there so you can swing it out of the intake, pulling them and down. Now it comes out. Dun, 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 dun. How about that? Okay, so all in all, how long did it take a noob, somebody that's never done this before, to figure this out on his own and access the coils and the spark plugs? Realistically, not lying to you guys, it's been 30, maybe 45 minutes tops. We've got it off. There's this. I dropped this, so I gotta remember, put that back on. That attaches right here to your crankcase ventilation system. Now we can get to number one. Now let me tell you something. If you think I went through all that, and I'm gonna do this again, if you think I'm gonna move this coil over here, put it all back together and do it again, well, you're out of your mind, I think. I think I'm just gonna replace that coil and replace that spark plug. So let's go ahead and pull that coil out, take out the spark plug, see what it looks like. We'll probably do a full tune-up on this. We've got it taken apart. We might as well change the spark plugs. Let's get it done. Okay, so these coils are held on with a fun little tiny 10mm bolt right there. No big deal. The plug is just push and pull. Try not to lose these. You'll regret it. Drop it there where it shouldn't go anywhere. Move the plug out of the way. Pull the coil out. Let's see what it looks like. It's a little bit dirty, but otherwise not too bad. Is this an OEM coil, I wonder? I don't see a part. I do. I see a part number 0916 on the side of it, and that is it. Next, we're going to get in here and attempt to get a spark plug out. Boy, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Oh boy, they didn't give me any room to do this at all. How in the hell are you supposed to do this? Sorry. How in the heck, children? No, I'm not kid friendly. This is going to be fun because you can't even get the damn thing in there. Look at this. There's no room to get this in there. So here goes nothing. Up, Dee Dee. Uh-oh, what have we done now? I'm gonna get myself in trouble one of these days doing stuff like this. All right, let's find out what this spark plug looks like. I mean, if you're going, let me tell you something, don't just replace a coil on one of these guys. If you're going through all this to get this thing out, you might as well just go all the way. If there is wind noise, I think I probably said this already, but please forgive me if there is wind noise. I'm terribly sorry. Let's take a look at this spark plug here. There she is. Honestly, this spark plug doesn't look too bad. This is a Champion RE10PMS. I couldn't make that up. This is hot as hell. A Champion PM5. It's a PM5. Sorry, I read it as PMS. I wonder why that is, babe. Huh. PMS, PM5. Hey, anybody could have mixed that up. Okay. I think at this point we need to go to the parts store, find out how much it's going to cost to get the spark plugs. God, we should probably change the coils, but it's one of those things, guys, money versus profit. You want to make it right. What do you guys think? Replace them all? Coils, plugs, get it over with? Or cheap out and just do the one that's throwing the code right now? Comment below. I'm going to go inside and make an executive decision. So for me, it's been about 30 minutes. For you guys, it's been about 5 seconds. And here's the verdict. I decided, even though I'm trying to make as much profit as I can on these cars, I can't not do it right. I can't. That's not who I am inside. And as much as I would like to save a ton of money, I can't do it at the next purchaser's expense. You know what I mean? For somebody, more than likely, the reason the lady that owned that car got rid of it, she just bought it back in September. Okay, she got rid of it because it started giving her trouble. It was unreliable for her, and she ditched it. And it's sad because she bought it from a dealership, so she probably paid a whole lot more than what they gave her to it, considering they sold it to me for a winning bid of $250. I cannot, in good conscience, send this car down the road only fixing exactly what needs fixed. Now, I know you could argue that point by saying, well, then why don't you fix everything? Why don't you replace the water pump and the thermostat and all of the hoses and the timing chain and the rod bearings? I mean, you know, at what point do you have to sit down and tell yourself, there is the line in the sand, we're not crossing it? For me, the thing is, we've already got the upper plenum off. That's an expensive job at a shop, and it's not that hard. It's not a hard job, but a shop's gonna charge some single lady that doesn't know any better $300-400 to do the work. I'm already in there, we might as well take care of it. So I've got a corporate account with Advance Auto Parts, not sponsored, just a business account with them. With their discount, I got 6 original equipment Champion spark plugs. I got 6 coils, all warranted, everything out the door, tax included, $240. $240, we're gonna do it right, and then we're gonna be able to see how the car drives. It should drive perfect, and then we can determine whether we want to put paint job on it, and the next person that gets it is going to have a car that's got a transmission service done by BG, meaning they use good fluid, they use good additives with it. The tranny should be good for a long time to come. The coolant looks good, new spark plugs, new coils. The thing should be great. So we'll probably end up putting a paint job on it too. I'm going to get down there, get these parts. Let's get back here, let's put it together, and call this car a wrap for today. Don't you love it when you just wash a car and a bird takes a fat crap all over, splattered all over the windshield? I'm not happy. I'm pretty pissed off about that. Anyway, we got a few things. We got headlight restore for the car. We got 6, I know you guys are going to say auto lights. Unfortunately, they didn't have the original equipment. This is all they had in stock, and with times being the way they are, you got to take what you can get. So we got the plugs, we got the coils, $260 out the door with this, because that wasn't on there originally. So $260 out the door. Let's get these bad boys installed and see how it does. So one thing I forgot is, somebody's probably going to ask, how in the hell are you going to get the spark plugs into those rear spark plug holes? It's one thing getting them out, but it's another to get them in, because you can't drop them. If you drop them, you can damage them. Watch this, okay? I've got a magnetic spark plug socket, okay, that I got from AutoZone long time ago. Holds it in there. You're going to take it, drop it down in your spark plug well, or your hole, whatever you want to call it, gently, and then just let it go. Then you're going to take your extension, stick it down in the hole, start threading it by hand to make damn sure that you're not cross-threading it with a ratchet. And once it starts getting tight on you, you just throw your ratchet on. This is a multi-part way of doing this here, guys. Simply turn and turn and turn and turn. All right, now make sure you get it good and snug, and then pop your ratchet off first, pull it out, hold onto the spark plug socket, take your extension off, and pull your socket out, put your coils in, and you're done. Installation is in reverse order. We're almost done, guys. We got to put the brackets back on. We got to knock these all down. There you go. Lock everything back down, hook up a couple connectors and a few brackets, and we'll be ready to fire it up, and she should be good to go. All right, it's time to fire it up. Boy, she got me a couple times. That's all right, that happens. Now, I haven't bolted everything back together because I don't want to have to redo it again. So I'm just checking everything first. As long as everything is good, we can finish bolting it back up. Oh, smooth. Smooth as silk. Yeah. Okay, give her a minute. She seemed to rev a little high. She's cold. Hopefully I didn't forget any vacuum lines. I don't think I did. There's no misfires at all. Nice and smooth. I don't see any check engine light. I'm going to put it in reverse. Smooth. Drive. Smooth. Look at those RPMs right there. Nice. She's running like a top, guys and gals. I don't want to be excluding anybody. Now I still have a few things to tighten up. I've got the brackets on the back that I didn't put bolts on. I've got the bracket on the throttle body I got to put the bolt back on. And I lost one of the bolts to the EGR valve. Don't worry, I will either find it because it's going to be under the car, or I will go to the LKQ yard and get another one. It's right there. I lost that one. It's not a big deal. And I got to tighten the EGR pipe up. Other than that, man, and tighten up the elbow for the air intake. That's it. Let me finish this up and then we can take her out for a spin. Last time I did this in the Camaro, I blew an engine, or what was it? Not the Camaro, the Pontiac Grand Prix. All right, there's 60. No issue. Smooth. Ride smooth. Drive smooth. The engine's running perfectly. We got cold air, hot heat. All right. I'm happy, man. If you guys are getting blinded by the sun, I apologize. I'm getting blinded too. Not bad at all. So we bought the car for $425. Those parts were $260. We'll clean up the headlights. I'll probably see if I can't fix this door handle here. And man, she runs good. Shifts great. Crisp shifts. It doesn't get much better than that, guys. Doesn't get much better than that. Now, as far as the paint job goes, that's something we're gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna let you guys comment below and tell me what you think. Do you think we should send it off for paint, or do you think we should just sell it as is and take whatever we can get out of it and try to make a profit on it that way? Or do you think we'll make a better profit if we get it painted? I'm torn on it myself, so go ahead and comment that below and we'll go from there. I'm going to think about it while this video processes and uploads to YouTube. I'm giving you guys another look around it so you can see what she looks like. I feel like the car kind of does deserve a paint job. I can't tell you how good it rides and really have that come through clearly enough for you guys. It really does ride great. I hate the fact that it's kind of ugly. Aside from that, I think with a paint job, she would be a nice little car for somebody. We got the dealer plates on it. Man, those are nice. Those are real nice. And that's a wrap, man. It runs, it drives. We got no check engine lights. We've got no warning lights of any kind. I'll head out to the junkyard. There's a couple things I want to get. Number one is this little broken door handle. We could try to glue it, but I'm not doing that. Come on, let's do it right. Find the door handle, and I want to find this Dodge emblem that's missing. So I'll probably pull one of those. And that's about it, guys. Comment below, what do you think? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to get me something to eat over here at Rib Crib. Man, I love the food here. Not sponsored. No, I'm kidding. They're giving us free food today. No, they're really not. But seriously, thank you guys for watching. I know times are tough. I know things are crazy out here. I truly do appreciate all of you watching. And as long as I can do it, I'm going to continue bringing you guys content until the day I can't. And let's hope that day never comes. But you guys are what makes this possible. Thank you so much to all of you. Drop your comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help spread my video around YouTube. Really helps the channel out a ton. Stay safe out there, everybody. And I will catch you all very soon in the next one.